On Wednesday, it was discovered that the Trump administration literally stole $80 million from New York City's bank account. Now, FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, said that this $80 million was a clawback, and it's because they were doing illegal things. They are sheltering migrants. Mm. So, gone is the $59 million grant that the administration challenged earlier in the week, and another award for $21.5 million. So, unfortunately, a federal judge said, "Well, I mean, FEMA, if they want to, they can go and take the money, I guess." Now, City Comptroller Brad Lander was not happy about this. Said the money was discovered to be missing overnight. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure says this Elon Musk's hands all over it. Okay, because he's the guy who's staying up overnight, and then we're gonna use it. We're gonna steal that money back. Now, he said that no one in his office been aware that the federal government even had access to the city's bank account, which is kind of scary when you think about it. Lander said, "Today, my NYC comptroller office discovered that $80 million in already authorized, allocated, and paid federal aid was wiped from the city's bank account. Let's be crystal clear, this is highway robbery. Elon Musk, with no legal authority, illegally seized federal funds from New Yorkers. He said the money was supposed to reimburse the city for the costs that it had already incurred and had invoiced to the federal government. So federal government was supposed to pay them back. And they did. That was what the money was for. And then they're like, never mind. So, yeah, that's definite Trump style reneging on a contract. That's what they're doing, though. Coming in and just yanking out money under the cloak of night. Again, the grants were applied for and awarded during the Biden administration. They were not dispersed until last week, which is when Doge flagged it. Okay, so Elon Musk in his Doge not department comes in and says, this $59 million. We don't like this. We don't like this at all. Why? Why don't you like it? Well, because the money was being used to house migrants. Really? Not only were they housing migrants, but they were housing it in luxury hotels. Yes, and this is while FEMA is allowing Americans to go without after the hurricanes. Can you believe it? No, because it's not true. There's absolutely no shred of evidence here to support that. Oh, they're staying in luxury hotels. No, in fact, over the last 2 years, New York City leased several budget hotels and other vacant buildings to turn into migrant shelters. These were not luxury hotels. All right. I mean, maybe to go and get a room there, since New York City is pretty expensive, right? Your cost of living is super high. Maybe someone looks at how much it is to cost, how much it costs to rent a room. And it's like, wow, that must be luxury. But in reality, no, it's not luxury. These are not luxury hotels. Okay. That said, whether they're luxury or not doesn't really matter to the average MAGA voter, right? Because any amount of money that's spent on migrants immediately triggers their brain, and they hate it. Oh my God, migrants! You're spending money on migrants? I hate migrants. Ugh. In fact, White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt said at a briefing on Wednesday that the administration felt that paying for the hotels for migrants in the city was not a worthy expense. Not a worthy expense. Housing migrants, not worthy. Now, what's interesting is what they do believe is worthy, which is paying private prisons more money to house migrants. And then this is while, waiting to have them deported, which again costs money. These flights, okay, flying them out after housing them in private prisons. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. Okay. It costs a lot more than housing them in hotels. Okay. Again, budget hotels. All right. Look, and the cost of the deportation that is happening, oh boy, According to the American Immigration Council, deporting 1 million migrants per year incurs a cost of $88 billion. And again, private prisons, they've got to be paid to house the migrants before they're flown out at our expense to another country. So that's a lot of money. So it really tells me that it's not the cost that it's concerned about, okay? No, the whole point is to be cruel. Cruelty for cruel's sake, right? That said, can the government, can FEMA just come in and take the money? Apparently. As I mentioned, the federal judge ruled on Wednesday the administration can continue the efforts to withhold the FEMA money from the city. This is U.S. District Judge John McConnell in Rhode Island. He said the money was not subject to an order, still in effect, aimed at preventing an administration pause on federal funding. So this is a different case, all right? And there it is. Now, that said, FEMA's acting administrator claimed in court documents filed on Tuesday that the money, the reason that they clawed back this $80 million was illegal activities. What are you talking about? Illegal activities? Which ones? I don't know, man. Just trust us, bro. It's all legal. There's so much crime going on. Big crime. Big league crime. So we're just going to take back the money. Okay. So look, Lander is questioning this, right? But what about Mayor Eric Adams? I mean, shouldn't he be raising a stink? Well, I don't know. He was recently, thanks to Trump, got out of corruption charges. Oops. So I don't think that Mayor Eric Adams is going to do much about this. Okay. He was, again, let go specifically, according to a top official, because Donald Trump wanted Adams free to aid him with his immigration agenda. You know, getting rid of the migrants. Now, Adams said, oh, yeah, no, city officials, they have contacted the White House about getting back the money. Yes, that's it. Not only that, but I am going to discuss the matter with Trump's border czar, Tom Homan. Yes, we're gonna have a discussion here about us getting back the money. Look, maybe they'll announce some sort of deal where they get the money, but at the cost of even more, assistance with helping Donald Trump deport people. And we're not talking about criminals, right? We're talking about just anybody who is here without documentation. Okay, no criminal record, nothing, because a lot of people have been scooped up by the ICE raids. Okay, people without criminal charges against them, and they're allowed to do that now. And so I think that Donald Trump is going to get what he wants because he has bought the loyalty of Eric Adams. As for FEMA, they just fired 4 people, okay, who made the payments under a program that Congress had already passed and appropriated called the Shelter and Services Program, which was created to aid cities that shelter migrants, like exactly what they were doing in New York City. Okay. Under New York law, a city must offer shelter to anyone who needs it. That said, well, they're not able to because they don't have money. And it's all based on, of course, lies. Oh, they're luxury hotels. Blah, blah. No. Look, at the end of the day, none of this is about efficiency. None of this is about the law, because Donald Trump is breaking the law by just reaching in and stealing that money, okay, that was congressionally appropriated, okay. No, the only thing that it's ever been about is cruelty and trying to punish any city, any official that is not as openly cruel as they are. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page. You
become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.